So friends, this is Nicktow Lake in Mount Carleton Provincial Park. And that highest peak in the distance, that's Mount Carleton. That's where we're headed. Okay, so I'm going to head into the trail. It starts here. It's a loop trail. It's around 10 kilometers. I think it's about 9.6 kilometers, approximately 6 miles. It was very foggy this morning, so I hope all that burns off soon and we can get some great views up here. So friends, as you can see from the change of colors, today is October 1st, so that's why I chose to come here. Hopefully we'll get some good views from the top of the mountain. It was a little bit chilly this morning. There was a frost down. It was about 2 degrees, but it's supposed to warm up to, I think, 15 or 16 degrees. So, and it's calling to be a sunny day, so hopefully we get some good views at the top. Some fresh mountain runoff water. Okay, that's some fresh moose tracks. I did hear some grunting up here over the next ridge, so hopefully we'll get to see some wildlife while we're out here too. So once you get past that mountain brook area, it does get more steep, the incline, and more rocky. But as you see, the sun's poking out. Somebody made some seats to rest here. The sun is poking out, so hopefully all the fog will be burnt off by the time we get to the top. Okay, 1 more kilometer, and I think this is where it turns into a rock scramble up to the top. Okay, this is the trail now, so I would just suggest make sure you have good hiking footwear, because you do not want to twist an ankle way up in here. Starting to get some views of the mountain ridge. So look at the trail. Look at all of this, what they call reindeer lichen growing on these rocks. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go up here and get a view. New Brunswick Highlands. That's the goal, right there. Let's keep going. Well, friends. Well friends, welcome to Mount Carleton, New Brunswick, the highest mountain peak in all of Eastern Canada. There's the ultimate summit right there, that old fire watch tower. We got one more valley to go through, and then up that ridge, and that's the end goal. You can still see some fog down in the valleys. Predominantly softwood on this side and hardwood over on this side. Let's keep going. Now, one thing I will say about this trail is it was very well marked out the entire route. Even through kind of that confusing rock scramble, you could just follow your green blazes. They had them laid out every few feet at some places, and it was very easy to follow the whole way. Oh, friends, we made it. Well, friends, welcome to the summit of Mount Carleton in New Brunswick. Now, Mount Carleton, like I said earlier, is actually the highest mountain peak in all of eastern Canada. So that includes eastern Ontario, southern Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and it's actually the tail end of the Appalachian mountain range, which goes all the way down into the southern states. I believe the Appalachians go all the way down into central Alabama. So this is the tail end of it up here on the east coast of Canada. So all of Atlantic Canada is known for being pretty hilly. Well, it is the Appalachian Range. There's no real extremely high mountain peaks. So this one here, Mount Carleton, the highest peak, it's 820 meters. So that's about 2,700 feet. So this was the old fire watch tower. People would be stationed here to be on lookout for fires. And there's another mountain, I believe in that direction there, called Big Bald Mountain, and there'd be another fire tower on that, and they would communicate back and forth, and they'd be able to triangulate if they spotted anything and know exactly where the fire was. But they no longer use them for those things now, although it does provide a shelter if you get up here and some bad weather rolls in. Although I just took a look inside and it's an absolute disaster. What a shame. People have left garbage everywhere, and yeah, they've ruined it inside. But anyways, if you're going to be out hiking, just remember that there's people coming behind you. So it's good to see people out hiking. In fact, there's more people out hiking now than I've ever seen in my life, which is good, and I'm glad to see that. But a lot of people have never been taught proper hiking etiquette or camping etiquette, and just remember there's always people coming behind you, so you don't want to leave garbage and whatnot. Just, you know, have a good time for yourself and don't think about anyone else coming behind you. So overall, friends, the first couple of kilometers was actually pretty easy, a nice simple easy walk through the woods, and then the next couple of kilometers would be moderate. It was a little steeper incline, a little bit of rocky terrain, and then the last 1.5 kilometers or so would be considered hard. It was just this. It was basically a rock scramble up to this summit. But friends, it was one of the funnest hikes I've ever been on, even though it was a bit challenging, but it was a good sort of challenging. And just look at God's glory from up here. So now another 5 kilometers back down. Well friends, I hope you enjoyed this little adventure today out exploring the east coast of Canada and up here in Mount Carleton Provincial Park on the highest peak in all of eastern Canada. I hope you have a wonderful day, friends. God bless you.